Hi guys, Brook Potter here. In this video, I'm just going to be responding to somebody who, through the private messages, has suggested that I have my notoriety as a Christian minister and conference speaker to thank for any kind of success that I have on this channel and the podcast and elsewhere on the social media platform. And they basically suggested that, I did gain quite a following as my time as a Christian minister. And I'm now exploiting those followers for these more political and social videos. And I know the person isn't really familiar with what I've done in that respect. So I'm just going to explain a few things about that. Now, yes, brookpotter.org, which is my Christian ministry website, it is still up and running. Actually, I've just paid to have it revamped and to have all of the articles that I'd written for the website, christianstt.com. Moved across, and I'm trying to keep everything in one place, better to manage it, just for the logistics and stuff like that. And I'm going to run ads on it as well. May as well add to my YouTube revenue. But yeah, that's completely there. That's a completely separate entity, and that still exists. The Brook Potter Ministries fan page on Trinidad is also still up. I don't post as much anymore, once in a while, but only things that are Christian related or in line, somebody that I agree with on something that they've said, I might post something there. There hasn't been a lot of activity. But as for my personal Facebook page and some of my other personal social media, most of it I've gotten rid of, at least the things that have been connected with the ministry side. So I had a Twitter account attached to that. I think it was called @CaribbeanGrace. That still exists, but I don't ever use it. But since I made the transition over to more social and political commentary, I've gone out of my way to distance myself from the faith community. At the time, I had almost 5,000 friends. I'd stopped short. I had like over 300 friend requests in the waiting. I had over 800 followers. So I definitely had notoriety because of my Christian conference days. But as a result of making this transition, I actually went through a number of algorithms to whittle that down to about 700. It might be almost 800 now. I don't know. About 700 people that I actually knew. So a lot of the fan people that were following my work and stuff like that, I got rid of them. Some of them have added me back. Some of them I have personal relationships with, and I've stayed in contact with them. But I specifically did not want this new direction I was going into to overlap with the faith community that I had been a part of. So there is a completely new Brook Potter fan page that's for this specific social commentary. It doesn't have as much activity as the Brook Potter Ministries or as many followers, but it is there, as well as the Shitlord Preachers podcast. That's something completely separate. And again, I have a completely new Twitter that, at Brook_Potter. All of these types of things I do apart from the Christian ministry and the fellowship that I had. So I have followers on Twitter that I don't post anything to. I have over 1,000 people on the Brook Potter Ministries fan page that I don't post anything to, any of this content to, and I've removed most of the followers that I had on Facebook. So the idea that I'm trying to exploit the followers that I had, it's just not true. I didn't like the accusation, especially since I've gone to great lengths to kind of distance myself from all of that. So I mean, as I say, it's just something that irked me. The reason I leave all of that other stuff up is, I don't know, maybe someday I might get back involved in the teaching and the writing in some kind of Christian capacity. I don't know. But the work that I did, I felt really helped a lot of people. Well, I know it did. I know that the articles have gone out and, a lot of that stuff has been translated into many different languages. So if it's not harming anybody and people enjoy the work, I'm going to leave it up. I'm probably going to monetize it because every little bit helps, but yeah, that's kind of the thing. But I have gone out of my way to try and separate my Christian work from my political and social commentary. There's a Brook Potter Ministries YouTube channel as well. I don't post as much anymore. I think it's at least maybe 400 and something subscribers on it. So it wasn't nothing, but again, if I wanted to do like a crossover kind of thing and take advantage of that, I would have merged the two YouTube channels into one and try and take advantage of that audience. But I don't want to spill over in that regard. And I know most people don't know that the pains and depths that I've gone to try and make that distinction. Of course, there's going to be crossover. But I think the accusation that I'm exploiting my ministry days for any kind of notoriety now, I think it's a little foolish at best. But I just wanted to put that out. Most of you wouldn't be aware of all of these things, but again, some people have kind of said it to me, so I just wanted to clear the air on those issues. I've had a pretty rough week. It's Easter weekend. There've been a lot of personal things going on with me. I might do some videos about it, almost as a therapy. But yeah, I'm hoping to get back to making some regular content, as well as continuing with the Shitlord Preachers podcast every Sunday about 5 p.m. GMT. Look out for that on my friend Amos Joe's channel. You know, he's a featured channel on my listing as well. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to put this out really quickly. You know, as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the comments and the feedback. I appreciate you. A couple of my videos have been featured on YouTube, so I'm seeing that I'm getting a lot of views on some of the older stuff concerning the food in Trinidad and Tobago, which is fine. You know, the viewership and stuff like that. I've even had a couple of people kind of recognize me on the streets and just some weird stories of people like, oh, you know Brook Potter, I've seen his stuff and whatever. So, but that's pretty cool. As always, guys, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hey, man, I get over 90% of my viewers aren't even subscribed to this channel. You know, please consider subscribing to the channel. It really does help. Hit the notification button so you're alerted whenever new content is uploaded. And always, guys, thanks for watching. Take care.